It's Friday, September 29th. You're listening to Your Florida Daily. I'm Katrina Scales.
This is the single largest undercover operation of its kind that we've worked in the history of the Sheriff's Office.
A Florida teacher and Disney employees are among 219 people arrested in a human trafficking sting by the Polk County Sheriff's Office. Out of 119 prostitutes who were arrested during the operation that began last week, Sheriff Grady Judd said Maria Guzman is one of two suspects charged with human trafficking after investigators found she held two women at an Orlando area motel, selling them out as prostitutes almost daily for months.
You always think of the guys being human traffickers, but she is the one facing a first-degree felony charge, which is 30 years in prison. She's the one that was setting the appointments. She's the one that were prostituting two young ladies. She was taking 60 to 70% of their money.
Guzman, along with many of the victims, were in the U.S. illegally. The sheriff's office said 3 suspects were Disney employees and another worked at a Disney hotel. Russell Rogers, an athletic director at Vanguard School and a teacher at Real Academy High School in Auburndale, was also arrested for allegedly meeting up with women for sex while his wife and children were at home.
This dude now is coaching in the county jail.
Florida's high-speed passenger train service suffered the first fatality on its new extension to Orlando. Officials say a man was struck in what appears to be a suicide. A northbound Brightline train headed to Orlando struck the 25-year-old man shortly before 9 a.m. yesterday near the city of Fort Pierce. Investigators believe the man was homeless and appeared to have intentionally stepped in front of the train. Overall, it was Brightline's 99th death since it began operations 6 years ago. None of the previous deaths have been found to be Brightline's fault. Most have been suicides, drivers who go around the crossing gates, or pedestrians running across the tracks. And a woman has filed a lawsuit against Walt Disney Parks claiming she suffered serious injuries through a painful wedgie at Typhoon Lagoon years ago. Court records show the woman visited the park in October 2019 for her 30th birthday and decided to ride the Humunga Cowabunga slide. She claims she got in, crossed her legs, but was, quote, slammed downward against the slide while riding down. According to the lawsuit, the impact of the slide caused her swimsuit to be, quote, painfully forced between her legs, causing severe internal pain. She claims the slide led to numerous health problems and is seeking $50,000 in damages. You can find these top stories along with breaking news, weather, and traffic all day on clickorlando.com. And now, a completely random Florida fact. The largest lobster statue in the world is believed to be in Islamorada, Florida. Modeled in eerily lifelike detail, Betsy is a huge spiny lobster that was originally created in the 1980s to celebrate the species, which is native to the Florida Keys. At around 40 feet long and nearly 30 feet tall, Betsy is hailed as the largest lobster, despite some vocal opposition from a fiberglass statue in Canada. Your Florida Daily is produced by News 6 WKMG in Orlando. I'm Katrina Scales. Subscribe for new episodes wherever you like to listen.